Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Remember this guy from Transformers Generation 1 Season 2 episode The Gambler? When Smokescreen was the only Autobot not to be brainwashed or shrunken into a toy, when him and his friends were captured by that gambler named Boss. I definitely like that episode, Transformers Generation 1 Season 2 episode The Gambler. That was Smokescreen's spotlight episode. He and Boss put up his four friends to lower Guy Kenny to get money. He said, I'll give you 50 Energon shares at 500% interest. Smokescreen took it. And when he went to that city, Monarchus, the biggest gambling planet in all of the galaxies, he was winning thanks to that thing in his right or left hand, that wrist thing. And he said this after he won the first time on Bosch's ship. He said it's all in the wrist. Even though it was cheated, but I do like Smokescreen. I do like his talent, able to blind his enemies' objects with his smokescreen. When he transforms into his vehicle form, he can literally make a smokescreen. I like that ability. Anyway, when I first saw Devcon appear in that episode, I said, "Who is that guy? The one who said Star Lord." 26. I found three Decepticons. All reports, events, and monitor all Decepticon activity. And when Smokescreen and Boss were at that restaurant, that cafe, sitting down at that table, Smokescreen said, "If I had only stopped before that last step, I know. If only I had an energon chip for every time I say that Squizzardo was getting bullied by two bigger robots." Then Defcon raised up his right left hand, grabbed the robots and punched them on the floor. Squizzardo then fell to the floor. And then Smokescreen said this. That guy wears the same symbol as the Autobot. Maybe he can help us. He walked past him, and Smokescreen says, "Hey, Autobot, who speaks to me?" It was I, Smokescreen, and all about myself. Great Cybertron, an Autobot. Please join us. I thank you. Yeah, hey. My name's Devcon. I left my home planet Cybertron 4 million years ago during the Great War when that. That was when Cesaro raised up Defcon's right left hand and started to kiss him. Then he said, "What? Hey, you're the little run with the little pistol who works for Lord Guy." And he said, "What is this creature mumbling about?" Tap, tap. He's pledging his entire loyalty and gratitude for saving his life. I said, "Go on, forget it." And Smokescreen said, "This is Defcon. What are you doing here, Defcon? I'm a bounty hunter. I must find the Decepticons somebody stopped and brought to justice. I followed them, three of them here to Sheol. Astro Train, Judge, Ramjet. Have you seen them? No. They were at Lord God Kennedy's chamber gambling to get them. And they said, we've been hearing stories about you, Guy Kennedy, stories that make Megatron very unhappy. Stories? What kind of stories? That you have been steaming Energon off the top. Lies. Good. That's very good. Because if Megatron thought you were cheating him, you'd be in very big trouble. I definitely can't believe I saw Defcon in that episode. He's one of my all-time top favorite Transformers. I like that guy. He's a legend. Whenever he walks past anyone, they say, when you're a legend, when you're famous, walk past someone and they say, "Hey, I seen that guy. What's he doing here?" Like if someone saw me, they said, "Hey, is that? It can't be they saw me walk past him." And they said, "Hey, Marley, who?" They said, "What are you doing?" "I'm just searching for things. I'm a bounty hunter, sheriff. I'm a bounty hunter." I remember at the end of the Gambler episode when Dirge, Ramjet, Astrotrain, and Boss got off that planet, Defcon said they must be stopped. I cannot allow them to set the to escape. They must be brought to justice. Be transformed. He says, "Squizzardo, I invite you to join me as my partner. So what are you waiting for?" He agreed, hopped in, and said goodbye to two of his friends to God. You never saw Defcon again. When you're a legend, you're famous, you make an appearance, then after something happens, you disappear. It's his fate. I know why we never saw him again. He's a bounty hunter. He works alone. I respect Defcon. I can't believe in the five servos they do in Transformers Anime Season 3. He was one of Yogi Tron's most famous students, along with Jazz, Springer, Atlas, Brandis, and then Proud. Then they saw that dark corner. Proud said this, "Is that space for a former student when we brought shame to the Cyber Ninja Corps?" And that was Lockdown, who turned on his master. He was his greatest student, but he brought shame to the dojo. kicked out, and he swore revenge. He led an attack on the fortress and killed his sensei. His teacher took his helmet. These lockdown said this to Prowl while fighting. While Prowl and Lockdown were fighting, he said, "What's that, amateur? And now Circus Sue? I never laughed it was so pathetic. How do you know Circus Sue? Never cared much for Yokitron's spiritual credit, but you like that helmet." Prowl returned and said, "Master Yokitron, forgive me, but I tried, but Master, what happened? Yeah. Took the farm. Who took him? Who did? Even though he got a form, God, his master spark in the new one. That one said, "You must not sacrifice a piece of the future to bring back from the past someday." It's great time to understand. You respect that when our teachers say that, they say, "Someday when it's your turn, you'll understand." And I don't know why we never saw him again. He's a legend. He's a bounty hunter. He's one of my top favorites. I definitely saw him. I got him on one of my birthdays. I walked up to my room. It was on my bed. I smiled. I said, "Oh my God, Devcon, the Devcon, a great, awesome bounty hunter." I trained him to become a ninja. I was his teacher. I trained him and I beat him twice. But then when he got better, I said, "How about best 203 boss?" Okay. And then when he graduated, I said, "You did good." He still remains, he still appears on my planet. I bring him for special bounty hunters mission. He's a bounty hunter. He works with Drift, Arachnid, and Lockdown. All four of them are bounty hunters. Like Arachnid is not cold and doesn't want to work alone. I reprogrammed her when I first got her to be loyal. And Lockdown works on my planet. The war is over between both sides. All of them serve me. You know they say, "What? I'm not good enough for you?" You might want to remember you signed on to my crew. That means you work for me. So all I want, transform and roll out, and let me know how much of you out there love this guy. I love him. Well, I'm not like I don't love him like that. But point is, I like him. He's one of my all-time favorites. And I said this when I first got him. I expect big things from you, and he said, "You won't be disappointed, Sensei." And whenever he sees me, he gets down on both of his knees, bow down to me. And I like that. And I always respect Devcon. So all are one, transform and roll out. Hail Morley. Hail Morley. And when I first trained him and when he did good, I say this. I say we call it even. When he first tried to give me, when I walked past my dojo, he snuck up behind me, but I raised my left hand and I did this. I threw him on the floor. He said, "How did you do that?" My pal, "It is a cyber ninja, my boy. Not the weapon. You have great skills, Gen 1, great thinking. But you must develop the first before the second." He said, "Wait, without myself, I'm nothing, and nothing really must be good, my dear boy." I trained him. And he's on there, and I respect him. He's one of my all-time favorites. I'm glad I got this guy. Till all I want, transform and roll out. Will be funny if any more research people saw him, and one of them said this, "Who is that guy?" Devcon, one of Marley Henry's most trusted top 15 most trusted soldiers in France. I'm glad I have him by my side. He's valuable to me. I respect his ninja and combat fighting. I personally trained him. He has my respect and trust. So, how many of you admire this dude? I do. I'm glad I got him by my side. He's valuable to me.